Unit 7. Pollution, a hazard to our environment. Read the passage. Our way of life has caused many serious environmental problems, such as global warming and climate change. As a result, the world's ecosystems are changing faster than ever before. Take a moment and look at our surroundings. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land we live on. Millions of people are now inhaling polluted air, drinking impure water, and consuming contaminated foods. This means that we are experiencing many environmentally hazardous conditions. These issues are a result of pollution, which is now seen as a major hazard to our environment. A link between pollution and the greenhouse effect. Pollution is directly linked to the greenhouse effect, which is actually responsible for life on Earth. The Earth's atmosphere contains some minor gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, fluorinated compounds, and water vapour. These gases are called greenhouse gases because they operate like the glass of a greenhouse. In other words, these gases act as a blanket, entrapping some of the sun's heat and preventing it from escaping back into space. In this way, the planet's temperature is kept at a safe level, around 15.5 degrees Celsius. The problem is that the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is increasing because of human activities. As a result, the greenhouse effect is becoming stronger, and this in turn is making our planet warmer than usual. Thus, pollution is mainly responsible for many environmental problems, such as global warming and climate change. Environmental pollution can be classified into 5 major types: air, water, soil, noise, and light pollution. Air pollution. Air pollution can be defined as the introduction of harmful substances into the air. It occurs due to human activities such as fuel burning, logging, farming, mining, manufacturing, and construction of roads and buildings. It can also be caused by natural events such as wildfires and volcanic eruptions. All these sources of air pollution result in a rise in the amount of greenhouse gases. This leads to an increase in global temperature, which brings about many environmental problems such as floods, acid rain, and ozone depletion. With the rise in global temperature, the ice at the poles melts and sea levels rise, flooding many coastal regions and leading to a loss of property and life. Acid rain is one of the consequences of air pollution. It occurs when smoke and fumes from traffic and factories mix with the water vapour in the atmosphere. When this mixture falls back on the ground, it harms not only humans and wildlife, but also buildings. The ozone layer is part of the Earth's atmosphere that protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Ozone depletion occurs when some greenhouse gases, like CFCs, are released into the atmosphere. Moreover, air pollutants can cause many severe health problems, such as eye irritation, allergies, asthma, and lung cancer. Water pollution. Water pollution is the addition of undesirable substances in water. We use huge amounts of natural resources and produce too much waste, like mining waste, agricultural and industrial runoff, and human and animal waste. Water pollution occurs when these different types of waste are dumped into water bodies, such as lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans. Polluted water includes toxic chemicals, bacteria, and parasites, which can devastate the ecosystems of aquatic life. Water pollutants also cause some harmful diseases, such as dysentery, diarrhea, and cholera. According to the United Nations Programme, nearly 4,000 children die every day from drinking impure water. Soil pollution. Soil pollution means the process of making the Earth's topsoil contaminated with hazardous substances such as fertilizers, pesticides, and wastes. The excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides in agriculture leads to soil degradation. Moreover, many factories are disposing of their chemical wastes, which leak into soil layers. Consequently, the fertility of the Earth's soil is being degraded gradually. These chemicals also contaminate the underground water, which will pose a serious risk to human health. Digital wastes and rubbish from landfills are other causes of soil pollution. Deforestation is another significant factor that causes soil erosion. As a result of this, our planet loses millions of tons of topsoil each year. Trees keep the land fertile, but with fewer and fewer trees, the soil will be blown away by the wind or washes away by rain. And unhealthy soil will intensify the existing threat of food and nutritional insecurity. Noise pollution. Noise, commonly defined as unwanted or excessive sound, is another environmental pollutant. Noise pollution is born of urbanization, industrialization, and technological advances. The primary sources of noise pollution include construction sites, industrial areas, forms of transport such as automobiles, trains and aeroplanes, and cultural activities like festivals. Noise causes physical and psychological harm and reduces the quality of life for those who are exposed to it. In response to loud noise, heartbeat and respiration accelerate, blood vessels constrict, the skin pales, and muscles tense. In the long run, noise can cause hypertension, hearing loss, and emotional problems such as depression, aggression, irritation, frustration, and anxiety. Light pollution. Light pollution is the overuse or underuse of artificial outdoor light, and it causes problems to all living things. To understand this better, we need to be familiar with three terms: diurnal, nocturnal, and crepuscular. Diurnal means active during daytime, nocturnal means active during nighttime, and crepuscular means active during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. For example, some people find that they can work better during the day than during the night. Such people are diurnal. Animals such as lions, tigers, cows, deers, and birds such as crows, sparrows, kites, and eagles are also diurnal because they hunt for food during the day. On the other hand, there are some people who find that they work better during the night than during the day. Such people are nocturnal. So are leopards, cats, snakes, bats, and owls, because they are active during the nighttime. Moths, some species of honeybees, and a few species of bats and owls are active only during the hours of dawn or dusk. They are crepuscular. The ill effects of light pollution are many. For instance, light that is too bright can damage our vision. So does insufficient light. A bright light has been found to cause sleep disorders, such as sleep deprivation, which in turn causes stress, headaches, and increasing anxiety. Bright artificial nightlight has been found to upset the food hunting pattern of many nocturnal and crepuscular creatures. To minimize the effects of environmental pollution, what should we do? What are the possible solutions to some environmental problems that come about as a result of pollution? We must reduce our use of fossil fuels and promote the use of friendly sources of energy, like the sun, wind, and water. Although it is impossible to shut down factories, there should be stricter laws to prevent them from polluting the environment. Forests must be protected because trees take in carbon dioxide. Fewer fertilizers and pesticides should be used in agriculture. We should also try to produce less waste and recycle lots of things we throw away. And we should be judicious in using light during the night as well as day. If we do not do something to combat pollution, a hazard to our environment, we will all be losers with dire consequences to face.